Yes, people, wife boy, and there's two absolutely massive games this weekend, the Manchester Derby and the North London Derby. So today I am giving my combined 11 for the Manchester Derby. My North London Derby combined 11 will be coming out later today, so make sure you subscribe down below my road to 2,000 subscribers so you do not miss that video, as well as other football related vids. And in the comment section down below, let me know who you believe should be in the combined 11. So I'm going to do this combined 11 mostly based off form, but not completely, because there's some players that are on really hot streaks. But let's be honest, like, there's other players that are more renowned that should be in the starting 11. If you get me, you'll get it as I go along. Okay, so formation 4-3-3, that makes sense. In goal, I don't think there really should be a debate for Ederson. David De Gea, I know he's racked up over 500 appearances for Manchester United, but this guy's past his sell by date. I'm not a massive fan of him. He's always gone area in him, it seems. And with the ball at his feet, he is absolutely terrible. Ederson's not the greatest, don't get me wrong. I don't think he's near the best goalkeeper in the league, to be honest. I think Alisson is miles better than him. But he still gets in over David De Gea, so Ederson in goal. Right back, for me also, I think this is fairly simple. Kyle Walker. I don't think Dalot's really got a shout. He's been good at times this season and has definitely improved under Ten Hag. But Kyle Walker's one of the best right backs in the world, if not the Premier League. So he gets in. As centre back is going to come my first Manchester United player, Rafael Varane at right centre back. He deserves it. I think when he first came from Real Madrid, he had a lot of high expectations and wasn't quite living up to it. He had injury issues around him. But so far this season, he's looked solid. Manchester United have one of the best defences this season, bar Newcastle United. And it's really shown with Rafael Varane because when he's in the team, they look solid. Next to him, this is where I kind of struggled because I had a debate. I mean, you can go Lisandro Martinez, you can go John Stones, you can even go Laporte potentially, Ruben Dias. But I did go with Lisandro Martinez, World Cup winner, coming back from Argentina. And let's not forget, before the Premier League season ended because of the World Cup, himself, Saliba and Botman were the three best centre-backs in the Premier League by a mile. So for me, I'm going for all Manchester United centre-back partnership. The defence has been better than Manchester City's this season, and he deserves it. Stones, I think, is really close to deserving it, to be honest. I think if someone put Stones in ahead of Lisandro Martinez, I would not necessarily be mad. But for me, Martinez and Varane, that is my two centre-back partnership. Left back, I'm going João Cancelo. I'm not really a massive fan of Luke Shaw, to be honest, and Malacia hasn't played enough games. Cancelo, I can't lie, this season he's been poor. He has not been his usual self. He's usually one of the best Man City players, going in behind, scoring goals even he contributes, as well as, of course, his crosses, his assists. But this season he's not quite been at it. That being said, he still deserves to be in the combined 11 though. Alright, let's move into midfield because this is absolutely stacked from both teams. I'm going for one CDM, one holder, and that is Casemiro. He gets in over Rodri for me. Starting in that Brazil squad, he's come to United as well and completely transformed them. Bear in mind, United lost their first two games when Casemiro wasn't there. Since he's come, they've won 11, drawn 2, and lost 2. That is superb form. He's an absolute rock in that midfield. They paid big money for him and they get a big game player. He doesn't look a day over 30 years old, it seems. He could be playing football for another 5 years the way he's playing right now. Just absolutely solid in that midfield. Rodri's been okay, don't get me wrong, he's been decent. But I still think this season, City have looked a bit odd. Like, their transitions aren't as good as they were in seasons gone by. I don't know if they're missing Fernandinho, for example. Because even against Everton, Demarai Gray, his goal, they got through too easily on the counter-attack. I feel like in previous seasons, Man City would tactically foul and just nullify all counter-attacks. This season, they're not quite doing that, and I think Rodri is at part blame for that. He's playing centre-mid in games sometimes. He's playing CDM. Pep Guardiola has just been a bit funny with him. And to be honest, I'd rather have Casemiro in the team than Rodri. Okay, so I'm going to go for a 2 ahead of them. 2 basically attacking type of midfielders. And for me, one of them has to be Kevin De Bruyne. One of the best players in the Premier League. He lit it up, man. Like, his goals at important moments, his crosses to Erling Haaland. He's just an electric player and one of the greatest players in the Premier League this season. And someone you'd pay to watch any day of the week. There should be no debate. Kevin De Bruyne should be in every single combined 11 where Manchester City are involved. Next to him, I'm going Bruno Fernandes. I know Man City have a plethora of talent alongside Kevin De Bruyne in that midfield. You've got Gundogan, you've got Bernardo Silva, for example. But I'm going to go for Bruno Fernandes. This man contributes for Manchester United. Yeah, he's got a bit of an attitude problem that I'm not a fan of. I'm going to be completely honest about that. But other than that, this brother does contribute. He gets chips in with goals. He's a leader at times on the pitch. He can make stuff happen out of nothing. He's a catalyst for the Man United team. He deserves to be in that squad, especially in a combined 11. So for me, the midfield's got 2 United players and 1 Man City player. Let's move on to the front 3. Left wing, right wing are kind of interchangeable. I'm going to start with Marcus Rashford. This man has to be in the combined 11. He's taking it to a new gear this season. I heard he did some off-season training in America, in the Nike kind of like factory type Nike training studios over there. It has definitely helped, because under Ten Hag, this man's turned to a new level. He's clinical, he's stronger, he seems faster even. It seems like he's finally reaching the expectations we all saw from him when he burst in 4 or 5 seasons back. We all thought, wow, Man United got a top player here. Never really quite lived up to the expectations, but it seems now he's starting to mould into that clinical player. And it's come at the perfect time. Ronaldo's left. Obviously, he had his issues. All the limelight was on him. He's gone, and Rashford seems to be stepping into the light and seems to be that focal point for Man United and chipping in with goals week in, week out. So he deserves to be in that team. I'm going to put him off the left-hand side. At right wing, it was kind of a toss-up. I'm going to go for Phil Foden. Mahrez was in my mind. Jack Grealish wasn't, I can't lie. And no other United player was in my mind for right wing. I'm going to go with Phil Foden. Contributing with goals this season. He's playing kind of off the left, so I don't know about putting him in the right wing position, but look, it's fluid, it's interchangeable. He deserves to be in the team. I think he's one of the most exciting players alongside Kevin De Bruyne in that Manchester City squad, and he's one of the more consistent performers in that Man City squad, because I think like Mahrez has been good at times, Jack Grealish has been good at times, but I think Foden overall has been the best in most games, so I'm going to go for him. And then striker, is there really a debate, to be honest? Erling Haaland, he deserves it. He's been absolute alien this season, an animal. No one can touch his record, and he's going to smash the Premier League goal record by a country mile in one season, it seems. He's on course to drop maybe 40 goals in a season. It's absolutely crazy. He deserves, of course, to be in the combined 11. So let me run through the team from start to finish. We've got Ederson in goal. We have then got Kyle Walker, Varane, Lisandro Martinez, Cancelo, Casemiro, KDB, Bruno Fernandes, and then Foden, Rashford, and Haaland. So, United have got 5 players in there. Am I surprised? Not really, because I dropped a video about 4 or 5 days ago saying why I believe Man United can challenge for the Premier League this season. Their whole squad ain't amazing, but the spine of their team is solid. The spine of the team is Man United. They've got both centre-backs, they've got 2 out of the 3 midfielders, and they've got a goal scorer in Rashford. That is their spine. That's what makes a team. I think one of the reasons City haven't been on top form this season is because they've lacked a little bit of their spine. I think they couldn't do better in centre-back. I think their goalkeeper, I know I put Ederson in, but I think he still can be improved upon. And I think they could have another top centre mid in there. United are packing all those positions. Their wingers are weak. Their right back and left back for me is weak. But in the main positions, they're stacked. So it just goes to prove that it'll be an absolutely amazing game on Saturday, 12:30, Manchester United versus Manchester City. I'm looking forward to it. And it's tough to call. I think Man City will go in favourites due to the form they're in. Well, not necessarily the form, but because the calibre of side they are, the players have got in that team. But do not discount Manchester United, because in Manchester Derby, anything can happen. And being at home and knowing the momentum Manchester United can have, I honestly think they can turn City over, and it'll be a massive 3 points for them. Let me know your thoughts on my combined 11 in the comment section down below, and let me know your predictions for the match. It'll be an absolute scorcher. I've been Wi-Fi, but I hope to see you all in my next video.